Speed has become the default posture of work, but there's a quiet problem hidden inside that idea. Because moving quickly in the wrong direction doesn't create progress. It multiplies mistakes. The real advantage is something different. It's clarity. Speed feels productive. You answer emails quickly, you react to problems immediately. But activity and progress are not the same thing. In many cases, speed is simply motion without direction. And motion without direction eventually creates friction. Projects stall and decisions get revisited. Work even has to be undone. Not because people lacked effort, but because the direction wasn't clear. So ask yourself, how often are you moving before you understand where you're actually going? Clarity rarely appears in the middle of constant movement. It usually requires a pause, a moment to step back and understand the situation. What problems are we actually solving? What outcome matters most? What path even makes the most sense? This stage can feel slow, but it's where leverage is created. Because once direction becomes clear, everything else changes. Once clarity exists, the pace can change. Direction becomes easier, execution becomes faster, and momentum begins to build. This is the paradox. The people who pause long enough to see clearly often end up moving faster than everyone else. Not because they rushed, but because they chose the right direction first. The real skill is not simply moving slowly or quickly. It's recognizing which moment you are in and what's called for. Sometimes the right move is to slow down and understand the landscape. Other times, the path is already clear and speed becomes an advantage. Clarity tells you the difference. There's a reason the story of the tortoise and the hare still resonates today. It's often interpreted as slow beating fast, but the deeper lesson is different. The hare had speed, but no focus. The tortoise had clarity about the destination, and direction over time compounds. The modern world rewards speed, but speed alone is rarely the advantage. Clarity is, because once the destination is clear, execution accelerates naturally. The people who move fastest are often the ones who pause long enough to understand where they were going. And in a world that constantly pushes for more speed, that pause might be the real competitive advantage.